Hey Archery Talk, this is Lucas, and it is chrono day for our 2020 target bows. Coming in this year are the Prime Black 9 with an IBO rating of 325 feet per second, the Bowtech Reckoning 38, also at 325 feet per second, the Hoyt Invicta 37 with the SVX cam, that is the fastest setup on the Invicta series this year, and that has an IBO rating of 330 feet per second. And finally, we have the Mathews TRX 36 at 334 foot per second IBO speed rating. Now, to keep things as even as possible, I've got all four of these bows set to 60 pounds of draw weight. That means I had to turn down the Mathews about a turn. It was at almost 64 pounds, and the Hoyt was at 62, so I turned those both down to 60. The Prime and the Bowtech, I had to max out the limbs to get to 60 even. And draw lengths were also very similar this year. Let me check my notes real quick. I've got both the Mathews and the Prime came in at 30 1/4 inches, and the Hoyt and the Bowtech came in at 30 1/8. So just 1/8 of an inch separating all four of these bows this year, so it should be as even as I can possibly make it. I'm going to be shooting a gold tip platinum pierce arrow weighing 350 grains for all of these tests. I don't have a 300 grain arrow, which technically is the IBO spec if you're shooting 60 pounds. 350 is as light as I've got, so we're gonna have to make do with that. So don't take this as what these bows' maximum speeds will be. These are the speeds if you're shooting around a 30-inch draw length at 60 pounds with an arrow about 350 grains. So let's see what the results are. I'll run this through the chrono right now and see who does what. First through the chrono was the Prime Black 9, and the first arrow saw a speed of 291 feet per second. Next was 290, and finally 294 feet per second. Up next was the Bowtech Reckoning, and in the comfort setting, that's the slower setting, I ran that first, and all three arrows came in at 288 feet per second. So I switched it over to the performance mode to see how the bow would do there, and I gained about 5 feet per second as all three arrows came in at 293 feet per second. Up third was the Hoyt Invicta 37 with the SVX cams, and the first arrow shot through there had 299 feet per second, followed by two more arrows at 297, and once again, 297 feet per second. The Mathews TRX 36 was the final bow I ran through the chronograph, and all three arrows came in at exactly 290 feet per second. It's time for the final results, and the winner of the 2020 target bow speed test is the Hoyt Invicta 37 with the SVX cam. That had an average of 298 feet per second. Coming in second was the Bowtech Reckoning 38 with the performance mode at 293 feet per second, followed by the Prime Black 9 at 292 feet per second. Then there's the Mathews TRX 36 at 290 feet per second even, and finally was the Bowtech Reckoning 38 in the comfort mode, and that had a 288 feet per second rating. Thanks so much for watching Archery Talk. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel an awful lot. And stay tuned in the coming weeks for more videos. I'm going to have long-term review videos for all four of these bows, plus a big wrap-up shootout video, and hopefully a few more things if everything comes together. Thanks again.